Assalamualaikum, I am Jamal P. Ali and here is my report in History 1. The Revolt of Davao 1650s caused controversial decree to send carpenters to the Cavite shipyard. To move freely among fellow Christians, Davao, a Manobo chieftain in northern Mindanao, allowed himself to be baptized to the Catholic faith. He convinced some new converts to join him in his plan to kill the religious and all the Spanish soldiers in the fort. Davao's opportunity to carry out his plot came as natives who stole a quantity of maize and rice were being hunted down. He offered himself to catch them. He took his men to act as prisoners, just when the men were going to be set in the stocks for their punishment. Davao attacked the captain and the supposed prisoners, joining him by taking out their concealed weapons. All Spaniards in the garrison were killed. Governor Diego Fajardo offered amnesty to the rebels to end northern Mindanao unrest. However, the rebels who surrendered were either hanged or enslaved or taken to Manila, where they were sold to Spanish households. Somorais Revolt, Samar 1649 to 1650, caused forced labor. Under Juan Somorais' leadership, the people of Palapag, Samar, rose in arms against the government. They resented Governor Diego Fajardo's order, which involved the sending of men to Cavite shipyards. Hostilities began on June 1, 1649 with the killing of the curate of the town. The revolt spread to Albay and Camarines, Cebu, Masbate, Camiguin as far as northern Mindanao. Somoray won several victories over the Spanish-Filipino forces. At one time, the Spanish commander offered a large sum of money in exchange of Somoray's head. The rebels sent him the head of a pig instead. In July 1650, under cover of darkness and rainfall, the government forces staged an assault on the natives' fort. The rebels were caught by surprise. Somoray's mother perished in the battle. The revolt ended with individual surrenders. The rebels themselves killed Somoray and brought his head to the Spanish commander. Maniago's Revolt, Pampanga 1660, causes frequent recruitment of men to cut timber in the mountains and Bandala. Pampanga's rice production suffered exceedingly from the destructive effects of polo. 1,000 Pampangueños had been working for 8 months as timber cutters. To show their sentiments against the government, the workers mutinied and set their campsite on fire. They chose Don Francisco Maniago, a chief from the village of Mexico, to be their leader. Some rebels gathered in Lubao under Maniago and another group made preparations in Bacolor. They closed the mouths of rivers with sticks. Letters to other chiefs in Pangasinan, Ilocos, and Cagayan were sent, asking them to join the uprising against the Spaniards and later elect a king of their own. Time, the province of Pampanga revolted. The government owed the local inhabitants more than 200,000 pesos due to unpaid rice purchases from the Bandala system. The Spaniards tried to end the rebellion immediately because they knew that the Pampangueños had been trained in military art. Governor Manrique de Lara began his maneuver with a show of force by bringing with him 300 men in Macabebe, seeing the well-armed Spaniards. The Pampangueños showed cordiality. This caused other rebels to waver and distrust one another. Governor Lara called for Juan Macapagal, chief of Araya, to a discussion. De Lara treated him well and assured him reward if he would side with the government. Macapagal consequently accepted the offer. He went back to Arayat and organized a force to repress the rebels. His defection discouraged other chiefs. Paris pressed well as mercenary soldiers, also employed to demoralize the rebels. The Governor-General moreover proposed a partial payment of 14,000 pesos in the total amount of 200,000 pesos that the government owed to the Pampangueños. The Spaniards concluded an agreement with Maniago, which brought about peace in Pampanga for fear that Pampangasenenses would strike back. The Pampangueños themselves demanded 2 Spanish garrisons in the province, one in Lubao and another in Arayat. From then on, they never revolted against the colonial government. Andres Malong's Revolt, Pangasinan, 1660 to 1661. Causes: Spanish oppression and the desire to replace the Spaniards as personal rulers of the people. Spurred by the Pampangueños rebellion, the natives of Pangasinan also rose in arms against the Spanish government in Lingayen on December 15, 1660. Several Spaniards were killed, including an alcalde mayor. Inspired by the growing number of their followers and their early successes, Malong proclaimed himself king and directed his military leaders to place province under rebel control. With his defenses at the capital town of Pinalatongan, he appointed Pedro Gumapos as count, Francisco Pacadua as judge, and Jacinto Macasiag and Melchor de Vera as army generals. The revolt of Gumapos. Cause: Continue Andres Malong's revolt. Continuation of Malong's revolt. Pedro Gumapos and his troop of Sambals killed many Spaniards in Ilocos. 400 rebels were slain and Gumapos himself was hanged in Bigan. That's all. Thank you.